Hello, everybody. Welcome to Clef Investments. This time, let's talk about ILIT, Irrevocable Life Insurance Trust, and how to use it to avoid estate tax. So I will share my understanding of ILIT, and because my family has done a ILIT. So this is a trust, and you created to hold a life insurance policy. And this trust is irrevocable. That means the money you put into the trust, which is in this life insurance, no longer belongs to you. So a common way to do this is to put a guaranteed life insurance policy into the trust so that when me and my wife passed away, the death benefit of this life insurance becomes a payout to my children, and they can use it to pay off the estate tax. It is very important to choose second to die for the life insurance policy in ILIT. So second to die means only when both me and my wife pass away, then the death benefit pays out. If one of us dies, nothing happened. We continue to pay the due. So the second to die term can significantly reduce the premium needed for the life insurance. So it's a must-have because for the purpose of ILIT, you do want to handle estate tax only after both parents pass away. And the second to die match that timing. So if you do this, you should use second to die. And otherwise, the price of the life insurance would be too high. And also for this life insurance, the death benefit has no income tax. And also because it no longer belongs to your estate, there's also no estate tax assigned in it. So all the money you get from the death benefit or your children get from the death benefit can be used to pay off estate tax. And the beneficiaries of the trust can be your child or even your next generation, your grandchildren. And it's up to you. You can set it, you can change it. And also, when you contribute to ILIT, the amount you are contributing is counted as a gift to your children. It's like your children own the life insurance policy, but they don't have money to pay for it. So you gift the annual premium to your children, and then they use it to pay for the life insurance. So the amount of your contribution is counted into your annual gift tax exemption. So ideally, you want to keep the contribution to be lower than the annual gift tax exemption to reduce other complications, to not tap into your lifetime gift tax exemption. So there's some downside for ILIT. And one downside is once you put the money into your life insurance trust, it's no longer your money. It's the money belong to the trust, and you no longer have control to it. And also because you want to pay this to mainly for the death benefit, you do not pay a very high premium. So the life insurance doesn't have much cash value for you to use. That means the money is effectively dead before you pass away. So for some other life insurance policies, you can borrow money out from their cash value. But for this one, you cannot because there's not much cash value for you to borrow, even if you need it in some kind of emergency. So it's best that when you pay the premium of ILIT, it's unlikely that you would need this money before you pass away, and it doesn't impact your life as you pay out life insurance. So now I'll share with you an example quote. If the death benefit is $1 million, you need to deposit about $6,200 every year for 30 years if you are very healthy and you are at around 48. So in the end, you deposit about $186,000 and you get $1 million back, or actually your children get $1 million back when you pass away. So this is a sample quote. And if you want 2 million, you can double the annual deposit. If you want 10 million, you can times the annual deposit by 10. So it depends on how much money you want to put in. You can calculate your death benefit. But this is only, of course, for one age. And it's one quote from one life insurance policy. There's no guarantee that other policies, or if you quote and other companies, would be similar to this. So in summary, if you have a high possibility that you need to pay lots of estate tax, and you estimate how much estate tax you need to pay, you can buy a life insurance policy, put it into ELIT, and start paying for the premium, so that you can have a very cheap way to pay for the estate tax, because there's no more income tax or estate tax from the death benefit. So this is just one method that I know to avoid or reduce estate tax. And next time I will share other methods and compare with ELIT and discuss the trade-offs. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.